So Posterity XT has their Posterity, which is a good dollar spot product for us, but it's got Banner and Heritage, which will help strengthen the overall program. Most of the time I'd be putting these in the tank probably at the same time anyway. So the fact that I have one jug, one rate helps with that. It's going to help protect me from resistance because I'm getting all three mode of actions out there at one time. So it should help with all that. I like it.
With our regular products, and then we had breakthrough probably in 13 days. We had real intense dollar spot pressure, and Posterity, it seemed to hold on really well. And like I said, it's still doing a great job out here. It's just something you can use season long. You don't have to use it just on the bookends. Before I felt like you could just use it maybe once we got past sort of the brown patch weather and certain diseases. I was using it then, but now with the XT, you know, I can use it right in the mid crunch of the year, the probably the roughest part of the season, mid-July, August, and feel comfortable with using it.
We started our trials probably end of June. From that point, we've been below average on precipitation and well above in temperature. So we've been running our irrigation constantly. Nighttime temperatures have been in the 70s. It's been a very high opportunity for disease occurrence. For sure, you're going to get broad spectrum control. So for us, teas, number one is going to be your dollar spot, keeping dollar spot under control. If we do get into a wet situation where brown patch would get itself going, you have that as a backup, and it's all in one package.
Yeah, actually here in Cleveland this year, I think last I just checked, the National Weather Service said this was the 6th or 7th hottest July on record in Cleveland. So this was an excellent year to try out these new products. Posterity XT has been great. We've had a clean tea boxes, no dollar spot, no brown patch. But it is a nice chemistry to have 3 different chemistries built into that product, so it should cut down on some of the resistance issues.
We use Posterity XT. We use that on 10 acres of fairways. We went out with our troubled fairways and tested it on a 14-day trial run, and it worked out great. We went with the recommended rate for the fairways, and we saw nothing once again for 14 days on the trial run, and these were all low-lying fairways or covered fairways on one side or another.
We did trials on tees and fairways, and we did a couple check plots for brown patch and dollar spot. The trials have gone, extremely well. Obviously, the check plots, we had some activity, disease activity, but everything else, we're almost up to 28 days and have gotten great coverage. Timing-wise, weather's been perfect for disease activity. High humidity, temperature, moisture, kind of perfect case scenario for July and first part of August. And brown patch is typically one of our diseases we have to watch for during those times, and we're clean.
The Posterity XT we utilized on our tees at Big Met, used our existing products on half and the new products on the others. Held up very well, very easy to use. I like the fact that we have 3 AIs in these products, and side by side with our existing program held up very well. We faced several different challenges down here, so I think utilizing the 3 separate AIs and modes of action, gave us a little bit of peace of mind. Did see excellent dollar spot control, and easy to utilize into our program as far as rotations, and definitely something I'll utilize in the future.